It's actually late night here where we are, but we just got an idea that we want to share with you guys, and we thought, why not? When we go to church, they teach us about Judas Iscariot, who betrayed Jesus. Now, when I say Jesus with quotation mark, I'm referring to, that's not his real name. So when I do Jesus, it's just for the sake of conversation, because most people are used to that name. But my question is, why does African pastors, African religious leaders, only teaching our people about this Judas Iscariot in the Bible, who I would say he's a fiction character, and if he's not, it's in the past? Why don't they teach us about the current real life Judas Iscariots, those who are playing the role leading to our leaders to be killed? And what worries me the most is that when we lose a leader who's really strong, who's fighting, it takes us so long time to find another leader. Think about DRC, Congo. We lost Patrice Lumumba. It's taking us so long to find another leader. Why don't they teach us about these people who are betraying our leaders? I got my brother behind the camera, and he's gonna name you a few African leaders who actually got betrayed and they were killed.
You made a very great point about mentioning our leaders, our church leaders are teaching people about fictional characters in the Bible instead of focusing on what's really happening in real life. Like we can see a lot of Judas Iscariots here in the world, and they continue to do the same thing over and over again. Like they say, if you don't have the knowledge and strategies of how to protect your people and move forward, history is bound to repeat itself. So we've seen history repeating itself several times, like the killing of our heroes. We have plenty of heroes that have gone by because of the Judas Iscariot's deeds. The few names that my brother is wanting me to mention, we have Marcus Garvey, we have Patrice Lumumba, we have one of the greatest prophets, Simon Kimbangu, and we have also Simon Toko. I don't know if you've heard of Simon Toko. He's one of the greatest as well, one of the greatest prophets of the African that most of the people don't know. Those are the few names, but there's plenty.
One thing that I want to say, when you go to church as a black person, they tell you about how Jesus was crucified and he went through so much pain to bring salvation to you or to the world. But why don't they tell us about the pain, the suffering that our leaders who were killed had to go through? Patrice Lumumba, what sort of pain did he have to go through? These are the real heroes that were killed not even 100 years ago, not even 2,000 years ago. My question is, why don't we start to learn about how can we get rid of this Judas Iscariot? How can we live in a society, develop African people to a level that we no longer have Judas Iscariot?
Yeah, let's focus on Lumumba because a lot of people know Lumumba. So Lumumba went through many atrocities. Just imagine his body was cut into pieces and burnt into acid, and the only remains of his body is a tooth, which was in the Belgium Museum of French. Just recently, the Congolese had to appeal for it to be brought back home. See how crazy that is?
I'm not comparing, but when it comes to Jesus, what evidence is there for you as a black person that he actually suffered for you and died for you? But with Patrice Lumumba, as my brother just said, so there is physical evidence that shows that this person suffered just for you. Think about Traore. This is the new president of Burkina Faso. Traore is doing a great job. He's really fighting for the freedom of his people. And now the whole world is turning their back against him in a sense of wanting to eliminate him. But lately we've heard the news that those who are working with the enemy are those who are actually close to him. Tell your pastor, from now on,
teach me about African heroes.
Teach me about African heroes. Teach me about how we can stop these Judases, real life Judases, not about the delusional character of the Bible Judas. Yeah,
it's time to wake up and actually come to the truth. Yeah, I urge your pastors to really teach you like real life. And not to base just life on fictional characters and fake promises. You know what? They're making money, you're not.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share and comment what you think below. Mention if you are from any country whereby your hero has been killed or assassinated. And if you ever got to know who was the Judas, mention the name below as well. See you in the next video.